time for Donkey of the Day.
Donkeys of the Day, ask Charlamagne.
I'm a Democrat, so being Donkey of the Day is a little bit of a mixed blessing.
So like a donkey. Hee-haw. Okay.
Donkey of the Day.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Now, I've been called a lot in my 23 years, but Donkey of the Day is a new one.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Monday, September 18th. Oh, Monday, it goes the Jan winner. Jan is the co-founder of Rolling Stone magazine, and he's 77 years old. Okay, when you're 77, you have the license to say whatever you want, however you want, to whoever you want, but you are not exempt from the backlash or the consequences of saying what the hell you want. I mean, there aren't many consequences for a 77-year-old anyway, but Jan has been removed from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Foundation's board after some criticism he got for comments he made in the New York Times interview. See, Jan has a book coming out called The Masters, which features interviews he conducted with artists such as John Lennon, Bob Dylan, Mick Jagger, just to name a few, and some other people, while at the helm of Rolling Stone magazine. I think it's 7 interviews altogether, all white males. And he spoke about his decision to not include interviews with women and black artists. And needless to say, the conversation didn't go well. Let's go to NBC News for the report, please.
Rolling Stone magazine co-founder Jan Winter explains why he only included white men in his new book, The Masters.
Insofar as the women, I mean, there were just none of them were as articulate enough on this intellectual level.
Oh, stop it. You're telling me Joni Mitchell is not articulate enough?
It's not that they're not creative geniuses. It's not that they're inarticulate, although you go have a deep conversation with Grace Slick or Janice. Please be my guest.
Those comments published Friday from an interview with New York Times Magazine, now criticized as sexist and racist.
You think?
The foundation Winter helped create, issuing a terse statement Saturday saying, Jan Renner has been removed from the board of directors of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Foundation. Overnight, Winter releasing an apology. In my interview with the New York Times, I made comments that diminished the contributions, genius, and impact of black and women artists, and I apologize wholeheartedly for those remarks.
Jan said that black and women artists weren't articulate enough on an intellectual level to be interviewed for his book, The Masters. The irony in this statement is Jan isn't smart enough to not say this out loud. Okay, if you feel that way, fine. You can't change what's in a person's heart, but to speak this out loud now, why? Right? Fun fact, Tina Turner, a black woman, was the second person ever on the cover of Rolling Stone. Clearly first woman, clearly first black person on the second ever issue of Rolling Stone magazine, November 25th, 1967. John Lennon was the first. Now, I know Tina Turner is no longer with us, but I'm making that point to say clearly Jan understands the value of black people and women in music. He just doesn't believe intellectually we are capable of having a conversation about said music. This is like racism 101. Okay, the stereotype of the dumb black, all right, all these false presumptions and biases for years trying to prove that black people are biologically and intellectually inferior to white people. And same with women. You know, good old-fashioned sexism wants women to believe that they're dumber than men. That's what's so stupid about these comments Jan made. Not only are they rooted in foolishness that can be easily debunked, he doesn't even have an intellectual argument as to why he didn't put black people and women in his book. Okay? In fact, he said, for public relations' sake, maybe I should have gone and found one black and one woman artist to include here that didn't measure up to that same historical standard just to avert this kind of criticism. That's not an intellectual argument at all. It's just a racist and sexist one. Okay, I need Jan to articulate to me, why do you feel a woman and black people didn't deserve to be in this book called The Masters? Is Stevie Wonder not a master of his craft? Okay, if you ask me, Stevie Wonder will run circles around everybody you got featured in this book. There is no intellectual reason as to why Joni Mitchell shouldn't be interviewed either. We probably could listen to both of them wax poetic about music for days, but Jan can't because he already has preconceived prejudices about black people and women. Okay, to Jan, Stevie Wonder and other black people sound like this when they talk.
But I am an adult, but these boys are with me.
To Jan, Joni Mitchell and women sound like this when they talk.
Now I'm eating his ass, eating his ass.
Well, Jan, to us, you sound like this.
White power!
That's right. Please let Chelsea Handler give Jan Winter the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. That is way too much Dan mayonnaise.
Kathy Griffin went in on this?
Please give this giant jar of mayo the biggest hee-haw.
Michelle Obama said when they go low, we go high. I feel sometimes when they go low, we should go to the floor with them. Chris Rock want in on this?
Cracker ass cracker.
Oh, okay.
Old girl?
My girl still working fast food? Oh, okay.
She's gonna be busy today.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey of the day.
Yes, indeed.
BET, we see you tomorrow.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.